Hello, howdy folks, TJ here. Little bit different video for me. Most of my videos are about retro computer nerd stuff, a little bit of Tenkara fishing, and periodically a little Volkswagen or something else. I made a video a couple weeks back about that top greener device that I plugged into my refrigerator back here. I also plugged it into my home office and connected my router and my little home phone service dealy bob and a couple other office things that I figured I would need if the power goes out, because I wanted to get an idea of how much electricity I'm using on the refrigerator mostly, but then also some communication devices in my office. I started chatting about my goal to eventually get some home solar capability. So why the heck do I have this propane Baja generator up here? Well, it's going to be part of my home solar system, because I don't want to get a couple $1,000 really nice generator. I know that you can get some that are somewhat not super noisy, but to tell you the truth, I'm not a fan of noise pollution. I live out here in the country, so it's nice to have peace, quiet, wind blowing through trees, hearing animals squawking and doing their thing. Periodic gunshots are fine. You live out in the country, you get used to it. Periodic a band that's rehearsing on a weekend. I live in a little mountain valley, so we can hear, a number of blocks and blocks. There's really no blocks out here. There's more like 10, 15, 20 acres everybody has. But sound travels, so we hear some rock and roll music and some other stuff along the way. But I hate a constant droning grrrr. And last year during the power outages, that went on for 3 or 4 days straight when we had the long power outages. So I want to kind of go against the grain here and not have something that I'm running all day long that's noisy. I like to have a part solar, and as a backup, this little propane guy here. It's called Baja Propane. It looks like an exact duplicate of Ryobi's little propane generator that they made, that they no longer make. Maybe this company acquired it, or Ryobi originally used them. I don't know the story, but it looks the same. And the reason I like it is because I live out here in the country, and I got a 200-gallon propane tank here. We're not on natural gas. So and I also have a 20-gallon tank, which this connects up to, or the little refillable ones. I'm guessing right now you're probably seeing a lot of this box in the video and part of my head, but that's all right. I just wanted to chat about this a little bit and why the heck I got one. Because I'm going to be investing before the summer's over in a Goal Zero 1000, maybe I'm going to go up to the 1500 unit backup battery, plus I'm going to get some solar panels, and I'm going to get some battery banks. I'm going to build up a little Goal Zero system that's roughly about 2,500 to 3,500, I think, by the time you add the battery banks, at least the ones I'm looking at. There's a total of 3,500 kilowatt hours, or 3.5. I always get those words screwed up, but it's 3,500 basically kilowatts. That between the battery banks and the unit would be able to go for a whole day. And then if I add solar to it, it's going to kind of keep things charged during the day, and then overnight I'll drain more, and then the next day kind of drain up. If there's not a sunny day, this little guy is going to come in handy because I can use it for a little bit of time to charge up the battery in the Goal Zero. That's kind of my goal. Where, yeah, periodically I may have to use this, but it's not going to be for the full 3 to 4 days. For the first, hopefully, day or two, I can get through on silence, and then if I need to, and the sun's not keeping up with things, this will be a nice little backup unit to have. So this is an unboxing. That was a long way to say it's an unboxing. Some people may say, you talk too long about it, but anyway, it's my video. Enjoy it if you like. Maybe you'll enjoy some of my banter here. But, so what we have, let me move it back a little bit. So this is the Baja. It's a 700 running watts, 900 starting watt propane generator. It's got an inverter that can handle sensitive electronics, so that was cool. What I like about it is I can screw a little 1 pound, I guess you call it, bottle in the back, but you can then connect it to a 20-gallon. And I figure with my capability here, I can easily fill up the 20 gallons from my big 200-gallon tank, and I can have a lot of power to run this if I need to. So it's not tons of watts. It's not going to run really my refrigerator, even though my refrigerator during regular day is running at about 150 watt per hour is what it's soaking up right now. But the starting watts is what worries me. I'm sure that when the compressor kicks in, it's going to probably go above that. So I'm going to run the refrigerator off of my battery system. But this is going to be a way to keep those batteries topped up if it's not a sunny day. Because I do plan on getting two 200 watt panels, so a total of 400 watts to charge up my Goal Zero during the day. And I'm on a very sunny location here. So I get plenty of sun, which is great. So let's see, here's the box. And came from Home Depot, had a sale. It's normally like $3.50. I got it for $2.29 plus tax. It was under $2.50 with tax. I couldn't pass it up. Great deal, I think. And little pictures down here shows you can connect up phone, battery, or satellite dish, inflatable little tank, radio, fan, television, laptop, computer. Just gives you an idea of some of the things it says that you can charge. So here's one side of the box. This side up looks like you can connect it, and it's showing the little tank or the big tank. Top of the box shows basically kind of the same stuff. You probably don't care much about the box, but figure I'll show it anyway. Here's the other side of the box showing you connecting it up to a big 20-gallon tank. A lot of people bitched and moaned about this cable being way too short. They could have added an extra foot for probably pennies and made people happy. So I'm going to have to buy a longer cord, I think, because a lot of people said the little threads in there are really easy to screw up. So I'm going to buy a nice one, connect it once, and leave it be. Run time at 25% load, 3 hours on 1 pound tank, 60 hours on a 20-pound tank. That's a pretty dang good long time. So it talks about some of the specifications. I'm not going to go into that here. And sides of the box pretty much show the same type of stuff. So let's open her up. Let me make sure the camera's kind of getting most of this in the shot here. My voice probably got super loud as I walked up to that. Got a cat over here, Zoe, watching me, and Blue ran off someplace, and then we've got one other cat, and then we've got a dog in the backyard. It's always hard to do, probably cutting my head off right now. I should be doing this, but you don't want to see my ugly mug. Whew. Put the scissors over here. So on the top of the box, a big instruction sheet. Let's open her up. Double-sided. Shows you everything. The back side looks like it's in Spanish. I don't know Spanish to it. Este GUI de refrigeria rápida no es un subsidio. On the front side, it's in English, and I can understand that a little better. So it's got nice big drawings. Showed you how to set things up. So that was on the very top. There's also a plastic bag with an actual user manual and a limited warranty paperwork. And I feel something else. That's probably the manual that's got the weight. It looks like a multi-page manual, probably in multiple languages. So that's that. So I think I'm gonna, I should have probably opened the bottom and pooped it out the bottom, huh? Would have been smart. But we're gonna make things difficult and tip it this way. I don't want to screw up the handle. Yeah. Oh, Nelly. Let's get this on the right side here. So on this side of the box is some oil. Premium 4-cycle small engine lubricant. This side, nothing. Bun number 1 off. Bun number 2 off. Bun's done. This thing is really light. If I could pick it up with one hand. Little silica gel thing in here. Looks like there's a little greasy oil. See if we can pick it up. Yeah, some oil here. I'm not sure if it doesn't look like this is leaking. So we'll have to inspect it here. Maybe it's just some, yeah, there's some oil down here in the bottom. So I need to go grab some paper towel. Worries me a little bit that there's oil freely flowing on this. Maybe they put a certain amount in to test. I think I'm gonna get, I need to put a towel up on here or something, so I'm gonna go grab a towel. Nothing like a live unboxing, huh? So that's, I think, one negative. There shouldn't be any type of secretions dripping from anything. So this has some, maybe with me tipping the box on its side. But you know, to tell you the truth, things should be sealed up well enough to where shipping shouldn't be an issue on that. That's just my opinion. It's not like there's tons all over the place. I just need to wipe it down. So, what do we got going on here? On the very top, rubber banded, one of those little strappy deals. This little warning, engine shipped without lubricant. Well, there was some in here, maybe for testing. Here looks like the very short connection cable, and yeah, this thing is dirt short. They really could have added 5 extra cents and ship out a better one. Lots of stickers on the top that I guess I can eventually peel off, but a lot of dummy stickers on there to basically say, hey dummy, do this. And here's that cap. This is blue. This side has primer. I know the primer you have to prime. You're doing a good job of blocking. Get your butt out of the way. Meow. Here's the front. One connection. Hello, I'm a cat. He's our pestiest cat. So, connection points up at the front. Here's your one electrical outlet. And so I just wanted to kind of show you a few spins around. The back. So that's it. So that's what all came with my generator. Need to wipe it down, get some a little bit oil off, read up, and do my first start. I think I'll start it up with a little 1-pounder, screw it in there, and then play around with the other stuff. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed my little bit of an unboxing. And thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.